Hey guys, welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Sorry, it's been a couple of weeks since my last video. I've been quite busy with my other business at the moment, so but I'm back to making videos now, so I'm going to do a few this week. I've been asked by a few people to do an Abbess video. It's one of those champions that people tend to have sitting in the vault, don't really do much with. So I decided to level her up. I fully booked her as well, and I have played about with her, and she's pretty good. She feels a little bit underwhelming in some respects, but she can do some crazy AoE damage. She's just in that kind of funny niche because I would say she's good for dragon, definitely very good for dragon. Her A1's actually really useful for dragon, which I'll go through in a bit. But let's go through her skills first anyway, then I'll go through what she's good at. So our A1 attacks one enemy and removes a random debuff from this champion and places it on the target, which is super useful against dragon because it can place a poison or a weaken onto the dragon that the dragon would put onto her. So that is actually really good, and our other two abilities are super good against dragon. So our A2 attacks all enemies with it's only a 50% chance to place the decreased defense down, this is where it feels underwhelming to me. I think this should be 100%, because it's not the highest damage deal in AoE in the game for a legendary, you know. For instance, there's what's her name, Zargala, I think it is, isn't it? Where is she? Yeah, Zargala. She does the same thing on crack armor, but it's exactly the same, you know. And hers is a much better ability. It's attacking enemies 2 times, so it feels a little underwhelming. Her A3 though is really interesting. It attacks all enemies, and damage inflicted is proportional to either this champion's attack or defense or attack stat, whichever is highest. Now, I didn't have the gear to do it, but what I really wanted to try and do was just keep her attack really really low, and just boost out as much crit damage as possible. It didn't quite work out that way just with the gear I've got, but because I managed to get about 4,500 attack with 308% crit damage. I'm running like some pretty suboptimal gear for this though. As you can see, I've actually got an HP chest on, HP amulet, which I'm going to change for this video. In fact, let's just quickly, I did have a amulet. I've been really unlucky with my Sacred Order amulet, so I've got 1 crit damage here on Sir Nick. Let's put it on. So let's go and do that again. So she's at 330 crit damage now. So if I got a 6-star there, I could easily get this up to about 350, and if I could lower the attack stats on certain things, I would be fine. I'm not running at 100% crit rate because the team I'm running is going to have a Mausoleum Mage in it, which will give her the extra 30% crit. But I was just doing this really to show you how much damage you can actually do, so that's kind of the main point of this video. Quickly go over our masteries. You want flawless execution. I haven't really seen anyone running her in Helm Smasher with savage gear, but I just think you struggle to get the stats you need with all that. So obviously you want Ruthless Ambush because that's very good for your first AoE hit. I've gone Opportunist because I was using Prince Kaimar and sleeping them as well, which always helped. Yeah, this kind of stuff. And Book of Lore, just to give the Lore of Steel, sorry, to get more stuff. Master Hexer I use in most of my arena teams. A little bit of accuracy here. She does have decreased defense, but most of the time it's not going to matter. So to be honest, you probably could come down to the defense tree with some more resistance if you wanted. In terms of artifacts, it's double crit damage and an immortal. Immortal's only on there because I got there's a triple crit rate roll with crit damage, and I've got a triple crit damage roll there with speed and attack boots. As you can see, her speed's really low, it's 138. If I put speed boots on her, she'd be much faster, but the way I was kind of running this team and trying it out, I was just trying to maximize damage, so that would obviously lower my attack massively if I put the attack boots off of her. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see if anyone has actually tried that and see if they can get a ton of damage just from her having like 0 attack. Let's just quit. So in terms of reviews, I'm not going to sit and do all her reviews because she's only good for 2 things. That is Arena and the Dragon's Lair. She's very good at Dragon's Lair. She's in a lot of people's kind of Dragon 20 high-end teams, but I think Arena is kind of where she's probably going to be the best at if I can build her right. So let's take her into platinum. Let's have a go here. Let's look at someone. We are in platinum right now, so let's be honest, we've got to be careful about who we're actually fighting. So here we go, let's see if we can get some damage on these guys. So I want to run Arbiter, Abbess, I'll do Kaimar, and do we run the muscle? Actually, you know what, let's just take a chance and see if we get the extra 30% crit rate, and what we'll do is we'll take where is she, Madame, for the defense down as well. Let's just try this here. So we want to boost our meter. Let's put some people to sleep, so we'll get extra damage from that anyway. Remove all these buffs and defense down. Bit of a turn meter boost, and let's have a go at this. Let's see what she does. Boom! I didn't even look at the numbers there. Did not look at the numbers. Let's try this again. So let's go in against this team here. 241k power. Looks fairly strong. Ray's pretty good. I mean, if you guys have Trunda, I would use Trunda over Abbess, but I think this has proven that she can definitely hold her own in the high level platinum. Maybe I've built her wrong. Maybe Savage and Helm Smasher with something with low attack might work well, but let's try this. Pretty good there, and the Rotos obviously survived because of his passive. Pretty awesome. So that is Abbess, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Just a quick guide tonight, just throwing this one out there. I think she could do with a little bit of a buff, to be honest. Maybe our multipliers on our A3 maybe a little better, because this is quite a unique ability, and if our A2 is as weak as it actually is, her A3 should be super powerful on a 4-turn cooldown. Her base attack, and that I forgot to go through all this, is pretty decent, but her speed's pretty bad, so I don't feel it'd be overpowered if they increased the multipliers in this and made this like one of the kind of best AoEs in the game for Arena anyway. She does have a pretty bad aura as well, but her A1's super useful too, so definitely not to be overlooked, this champion. So get her out of the vault, try her. If you don't have an Arena nuker, she is very good. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a great day. Peace.